Hello everyone, I'm really happy and proud to present you the first episode of a video podcast called Go For It. So for that first episode, I'm really proud to have my friend and colleague Joe. So in the first part, I will ask him some questions about his career, and so not that he doesn't have any experience on Go, but that's really interesting to see how he got into software and how he sees himself in his career and this kind of stuff. And then stay tuned for the second part because there are gonna be some mini games about software. So don't hesitate to stop the video and see if you can beat Joe's scores. I hope you will enjoy that format, and if you do, like and subscribe and leave us some comments. And enjoy! See ya! Hello everyone, welcome Joe. Really happy to and proud to have you for the first podcast video. How
Thanks
you
for
doing?
having me. Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, really awful weather here.
Yeah, nice and grey where I am.
All right. So we're gonna have some. Oh yeah, sorry about the face, by the way. It's just I hope you don't mind. I'm Robert Downey Jr. I'm hiding myself. Right. So we're gonna do some not serious thing, but like just who you are, and people might be interested in your software engineer. Yeah, you're a
My
software
background
engineer. Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah, no, oh God, it sounds like an interview question,
Yeah,
but
no.
I am in an interview. No, yeah. So I'm Joe. I started developing or like being in software anyway, straight out of uni. But I actually didn't do computer science. Like I know a lot of my people I work with, they're all like computer scientists, but I did a maths degree, and yeah, I only really started coding I didn't. There was like MATLAB at uni. I don't know if you guys know about that or you know about MATLAB. It's like I mean, I was terrible at it. I only did it for a year. It was like one of my modules, but that was my only experience with coding. And then at the end of my master's, I had, like most people who go to uni, I had no idea what I wanted to do. I did my honors, and then I was like, shit, I have no idea. So I'll do another year at uni, and then that year went really quick, and I was like, oh well, it's time. I have to decide on something. So I bumped into some guy by chance at a job fair, and he said like, oh, we bring on people who don't know. It's like a academy for learning like the life cycle of a project for in software development. And I was like, okay, that sounds pretty cool. And you basically learn on the job. You're on an actual project. It's not just like a mock project. We were paid by the company, by the university.
That's good.
And yeah, I was like, oh my God. I said yes to it, and I even straight after I was like, I should just say no because I have no coding experience. I even emailed them to say, like, this would have ended my software developer career as well, and I'm glad it didn't. But I emailed them to say, like, oh man, I'm thinking of just dropping out because there was like what is it? It's not an interview day. It's like there's 5 of us. They all go, and they do like team activities and stuff. And as part of the team activity, there was coding. I looked at that. I was like, I'm gonna be terrible. so I emailed him and said, you shouldn't consider me. He's like, no, just come along. It doesn't really matter. And it was. I am rambling, by the way. No, what was it? So there was meant to be 5 people at this interview day, and I was dreading it because I was like, I'm gonna look so stupid in front of like 4 of the computer scientists. And I rocked up, and only one other person came up, and I was like, oh, that's even worse. It's just gonna be one guy just demolish me. And I was speaking to him before, like there was this building we had to go to, and we had like half an hour chatting beforehand. And he was saying how good of a programmer he was. I'm like, oh my God, this guy, this interview day, I'm going to be obliterated. And no, it didn't actually. I got the job, so it went well. It was the guy who he was. I mean, if he was confident, that's fair enough. He was saying this stuff to the interviewees. There was three people, and he was saying how good he was, and I was like, oh my god, he's even gloating to the interviewers, and like I'd say we did like 70% of the interview wasn't coding, so
Okay.
it was just like random like problem solving stuff. Like we had what's that it's what's the problem where you've got like three pillars and you have to put them in a certain order and they're like
Oh.
cylinders you put like they do it in like to test monkeys to see
S-
like
So
you know
you got toddlers.
toddler thing, yeah. Well, it was to see how we work together, and I would say I'm a very social dude. I was talking to the guy, making jokes and stuff, and the guy was like stone cold, like he wasn't. It was hard working with him, but yeah, I guess they were looking for, because the whole thing was an academy. They were looking for people who were worked well in teams, and uh, the guy, when it came to coding, I was just like, I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm just Googling everything, and it turns out that's what software developer. If you know how to Google, you're a
That's a
software
secret.
developer.
That's a secret. Don't listen to that, people. That's a secret.
Oh no, what Chat GPT? That's the step up from Googling. Just
Yeah.
get to an AI to do it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So when was that, Joe? That was
That
6 months
was
ago?
oh yeah, 6 months. No, that was it's spooky now. So I finished uni in 2018. So that must have been, and I got my first job going into 2019 then. So yeah, like 4 years ago. So I've been a professional developer, rocking up in shorts and t-shirts to my job for 4 years now. So
Nice, very nice. We're all proud of you. All proud of you. By the way, when Robert Downey Jr. is like doing this weird thing, I'm smiling. By the way.
yeah, you try to stroke your beard, but you just
Yeah, exactly. Very nice. So coming back to MATLAB, you mentioned MATLAB and you asked me if I knew it. I did a bit of MATLAB at engineering school, so that's all right. I mean, it's like really sciencey and really
yeah.
powerful. You know, it's
It's
like
yeah, really good for like I used it for probabilities and stuff. It was for I used it for measuring the light from supernova, and like because it's all because of redshift. It's not a certain science. There's like variance and stuff. And
wow,
that was
serious stuff.
I had got it on my GitHub account and I looked at the code and oh my god, oh it's so bad. It's all the variable names are like X and I and Y.
Oops. So
It's
we're gonna see some of that later. So I apologize.
oh I can't wait.
All right. And okay, so that's for your background. And now at your current work, what do you? I mean, I guess we can't really tell what we're doing, but what do you do
Like
as
general
general or
general
languages?
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we use TypeScript mainly. I mean, it's not like we're locked into like oh we every time we make a new project or whatever we do TypeScript. Well, I've had experience with Java and a little bit of Python, but main what we currently do is TypeScript. But I mean, I'd say for our line of work, I think I'm not 100% sure in your team if you've got lots of customer facing stuff, but we do it. We're not just the stereotypical coder locked in a dungeon, a dark, dank place, no light, and just like given problems to solve. We're in our team. We're very much talking to the customers as well, and finding out their user needs and working with. I was about to say, I don't know. I won't say his name, but working with a professional designer.
Yeah. A superstar. Yeah.
A superstar designer, and
Oops.
but yeah, and then we're just yeah. In terms of the services we use, it's mainly just AWS. I think that's where the general vibe of the industry is going anyway. I mean, I remember seeing a graph where most companies now are like 60-70% are using AWS, and I think Google, their like platform is picking up, but yeah, AWS is where it's at
Oh.
currently anyway.
How recent was that number? I didn't know about that.
Like a year ago. I think like it's been slowly. No, it's still just dominated by AWS. I mean, I'll have to Google it to find. I think that was a year ago I saw that, but it's just everywhere.
That's
Everywhere's
fine.
using it.
In my mind, it was like one third Amazon, one third Google, and one third Microsoft thing Asia.
Really?
But
Oh,
maybe things have changed. So we're making Jeff Bezos richer and richer,
oh,
basically.
I
Isn't
mean, he
it?
is like he owns the world now. So
Yeah. Is
what can
he
you do?
is he owning Zoom? Maybe, maybe not. I don't
I wouldn't be surprised. He's like the Disney of the industry.
know. He controlled the multiverse.
Yep.
All right, all right. So day to day you do mainly TypeScript. Then you're quite proficient in it. That's
Uh,
your.
yeah, we'll see if I know you've got some stuff planned. So if I say I'm really good at TypeScript, I'm really good at working in TypeScript, and when I run into something, I can Google it straight away. But yeah, I'm all right with TypeScript, I suppose.
Nice, nice. So we are on a Golang, mainly Golang channel. So have you
Oh
ever
my
had in?
God, I've never used Golang. I mean, if it's like, oh no, I've never used it. I don't think I've even. I probably have seen code online. I've just been. It's mainly Java and TypeScript for me.
All
So
right, all right.
I can't wait to be embarrassed
Ah,
by
that's
my
fine. That's fine. There's
lack
won't
of Golang skills.
won't be much code. All right, all right. But that's fine. Okay, right. And some soft skills question. What do you enjoy the most as software? That's very interviewee. As
I
software
know.
engineer.
I like making money. No, I what do I enjoy the most? I flip flop on this a lot because there's times where I really like when the problem is known and you're like, okay, I just gotta do it. Like so I'm a full stack engineer, so it's both back end and front end.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so like when you're like, oh, okay, we're enhancing this area, or if it's even better, if it's like a greenfield thing, like so you're a completely new area, you can make your own new services and stuff. That's really cool. But I really I know this is kind of out the norm, and I think this has helped me with my career a lot. Is the like user research side, and which
Oh,
I know is it's not even that's not even a software thing. It's usually separate, but we've kind of it's very intertwined with how we work. It's very like
well,
we do both.
well,
So
it's part of the game, isn't it? We
yeah,
don't build software just for the sake of building software, isn't it? So it needs to
mm,
come from a requirement or a necessity, I would say. So that's really cool that you got to see that part, I would say.
yeah.
Mm.
It's very much. I do like the coding side. So like when you see the ideas and you're speaking to these people who you're trying to help meet their needs, and you get like you're at the beginning and you build it up. It's like you kid, and then when you release it, it's like and they say it's that's the best. No, when they actually say it's like it's great. It's always yeah, it's just it's happy. It makes me
It's
happy when that
it's
happens.
it's your offspring.
Yeah. Well, it depends. Like you can really screw up at the start. Like, I mean, I won't go into specifics, but a couple of months ago we had like a need that we were pretty confident that what we were building would meet what they needed, and then they just turned around and like they started coming up with like it's I'm guessing most people know about agile processes, and if you
Hmm.
don't, they used to be waterfall and like you do all the research beforehand and like do 3 months of that, and then like another 9 months developing. We kind of don't do that. We keep talking to the customer and pestering them and asking them what they need, and then you develop a bit at a time. And we did that, and we were showing them for the whole thing what we were making, and then in the last week when it was all working together, they start coming out with this some crazy stuff we never heard of.
Uh,
And then it turns out we had to scrap like a good 40% of it. Like it would have been even worse if we did waterfall, but
oh
yeah,
wow.
that
Oops.
was it was brutal. But yeah, we're very after that ordeal, we've become very stern with how we question our customers.
Well,
We
that's
have to make sure.
That's a
You
good
know.
learning for the next one, right?
Oh
So,
yeah, definitely. Well, we've even had examples of we're on a new greenfield project, and uh, like we are very after that. Like man, it's a good chunk of work, a good chunk of money wasted. So we're very much it's a good lesson, and we're applying it now. So I'd rather.
oops.
Yep.
Oops.
Sorry.
All right,
Uh,
all right. Um, I might have like maybe two more cheesy questions for you.
Go for it.
Um,
Cheese me up. Go for it. Get that good brie on the side.
right. So right now you're mid software engineer.
Yep. So I
Yeah.
think it was last year. I was junior for a bit, and then
Now
I
you're
made the leap.
nice. So how do you see yourself in like 5 years? Do you have big plan or
I would
what?
like I think I reckon I would like to say this year I'd like to get to senior. I don't know. I feel so with my background
Hmm.
in maths, to say like, oh, you need a computer science degree to become a software developer, that's not the case. Anyone can do it. People looking back home, you could
Nice.
be
You
working
can
at,
be. You
you
can
can
be.
do it.
You can be.
You're working at Greg's, if you want to be a software developer, you do it, man. Just literally YouTube and Google is all you need. But
I
there are advantages to going and doing a computer science degree. There are a lot of you can pick up stuff on the go, but there's stuff where it's like I won't say foundation. Maybe it could be
Fundamentals, you mean?
fundamental. Yeah.
Hmm.
Even now because of like AWS, like a lot of the services, like okay, a Lambda. You don't really need to know like the underline, okay, how does it sit in AWS? You just need to know, oh, I pass events to this and it handles it and it returns this. Like you don't really, but it's still good to know. It's
I
still good to know.
see. I
And like, oh, gone. Sorry.
I see, and I really agree to your point because in the future it's gonna be even more easy to do things. It's gonna
Yep.
maybe we both won't have any job because there will be a machine doing our job.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
No,
Terminator scenario,
uh,
but I totally agree with you.
the developers making that, they're taking us out of a job. What they're doing, all
Yeah.
this stuff. But yeah, it's all like from like 30 years ago. The level of abstraction now is just crazy. Like you wouldn't believe like developers 30 years ago would be like, how come you don't know all this stuff? It's like, well, I don't really need to know it. So what's the point?
Yeah,
Um,
that's fine.
and it
Well,
just means it's really easy to get into, which is good. Like the more people in an industry, the more ideas that's bounced around, the better it becomes. So,
I agree. I agree.
but oh
Nice.
yeah, sorry, to
Yeah.
answer your question,
Yeah.
like yeah, I feel like, and there's always imposter syndrome esque, but I feel like I'd like to be a senior. Um, and then later down the line, I don't know if I want to go down the like more user centered, like oh do I want to stick in software, or like do I want to manage a team and
Mm.
be a more product owner side? I don't know. I've seen what product managers, sorry, do, and it's like,
It's very
mm,
different from what we do, isn't
yeah,
it?
I'd rather like, yeah, I wouldn't mind leading a team and like having big, big, broad ideas and then helping out. I do like the coding side of it. I don't want to be just the guy who tells other people to do and not actually get stuck in and do it myself.
Mm.
So senior might be the top for me. I don't know.
So what are your expectation on the senior position? What would you like to do? Like mentoring people or doing more architectural thing, or which side of seniority are you appeal to?
I wouldn't mind the architectural side. I mean, I wouldn't mind uh, mentoring people as well. And I feel like if you to really truly understand something, you should be able to teach it as well. So mentoring would be like a good approach to that. Um, I just hope, and I'm sure like where I currently work will allow this, but like when you're architecting stuff, you actually get to, you're not just, oh, okay, we're gonna do this, and then you guys do it. Like I want to be stuck in there as well. And doing that stuff, but we'll see.
All right, that makes sense. And let's wrap up that part then. I've got a really, really cheesy question now. Nothing to do with software engineering.
No, good. Go for it.
Which song do you listen at the moment? Any song?
Which song
on
do I
replay?
listen to?
On repeat?
I've got. Let me see my Spotify. I can actually tell you. There's some data. I have listened to recently, and this was because of I don't know if you've seen The Last of Us. Linda Ronstadt had like a really good song called "Long Long Time."
Mm-hmm.
There was an episode in Last of Us, and it claps. It's good. It's really good. You should listen to it. It's "Long Long Time." Linda Ronstadt was my latest, and with me, I will get hooked onto a song and I'll listen to it and then I'll hate it. So I'm in the like the peak of I'm really interested in this song, and then it'll
in
die.
2 days. Okay,
Yeah, it'll go down.
No, I haven't had the chance to watch. It's with Pedro Pascal and the little girl in Game of Thrones, isn't it?
Yeah, Bella. I can't remember. I can't remember her name. But I should do. She's a really good. Oh yeah, Ramsey. Yeah. She's a in the show anyway. Incredible actress.
Nice.
Well,
nice.
everyone in the show is really good.
I did play the game. I mean, part 1, but
yeah.
I don't have. Is it Now TV? Oops, I don't know if I should supposed to name. Yeah, I can name things. It's Now TV.
Sorry if they. There are other streaming platforms.
Oops.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I watched it at mates, so I don't know where. I was a freeloader, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. So that was the first part.
Right. Oh, sweet.
All right.
Cool.
And we're back for part 2.
Guess the languages.
All right then. You ready? So it's fairly simple. So I put some snippets of code of programming languages. You're software engineer, right?
I should see a couple of them.
All right. So what I have in my mind is I'm gonna do that with other people we know, but because you're the first one, you're gonna set the bar. You're gonna have a leaderboard.
Are these like programming languages like 30 years old, or I'm gonna be terrible at this, but let's do it.
Maybe. I'm gonna give you only one hint. I'm gonna give you 2 hints. I didn't put MATLAB, sorry.
Oh no. Alright, I'm out.
And there is some Go somehow. Alright,
let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, first one. Oh, I need to.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Oh my god.
So what is that?
Oh, what is that? What is that? Oh my god. So it's not. I mean, it's something I haven't seen. So
okay.
I'm gonna go with. God, if I say go.
Go.
No, you wouldn't do it too early.
That is not Go.
It's not Go. I've seen a bit of Rust, so I don't think this is Rust either.
No, that's not Rust.
It's not Rust. Do and end.
Mm-hmm.
Where the you just do? I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. What is it?
This is Elixir.
Ah.
Functional programming.
Oh yeah. What's it used for?
Is
it popular or not really?
Well, I did in my previous company. I did 1 year and a half of Elixir.
Yep.
So Zoom will end in 10 minutes.
All right, we got 10 minutes to go through these
for part 2. All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
It's a language created from Erlang. So Erlang is the language from Ericsson, not Sony Ericsson, Norwegian or Swedish company for telephony. So it's like highly concurrent language, functional programming. So that was Elixir.
Oh, very cool.
So do you know what it does? Can you guess?
Is this like do? It looks like almost like a switch or some if
It's
statements.
yeah, it's just pure
Sweet.
recursion basically, just calculating Fibonacci is very elegant. So it's just like
Do 0 and
yeah,
def fib 1 do 1.
yeah. It's called pattern matching basically. So you're declaring the function. It looks like you're declaring the function free time, but actually you're not. You're just pattern matching the argument of a function. If it match 0, you're gonna do that. If it match 1, you're gonna do that. And if it
Yeah.
match any other, you're gonna
Do
do
this.
that. So it's
That's pretty cool.
really,
I like that.
really elegant. And you can see here recursion on itself, and it's no problem at all in Elixir.
Yeah.
It's very lightweight, efficient concurrency basically. I love that language.
It looks pretty cool, actually. I do need to. Whenever I'm doing loads of mini projects now, I feel like I'm definitely gonna like pick up some random new languages. There's some like Rust apparently is getting pretty big. People seem to love that stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
So I might need to get into that, get rusty, you know.
All right, that one now. That
Oh,
one is a little bit hard. So, it's just an HTTP client.
Hmm.
Mm.
So this looks like. Oh, is it Java?
No.
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 If then. Oh my God.
It's very, very old.
Very, very odd. Oh, I've coded for 4 years. You're throwing. Oh
we
man.
we were not born when it got.
Oh my God.
released.
Then no, I have no idea. Then I had no idea.
Well, I just realized, but there's the name here.
Oh.
It's
Fortran.
Fortran 90.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I was like, is it Java? But I haven't seen Java in a while because I did it like in first year. But
No.
the
You,
no,
you can see
there's
those.
no code.
This thing gives away a little bit. The call,
Yeah.
it's like routing. This is how you call function. It's really old.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Damn.
All right, that one is a tricky one. Third one.
So this is JavaScript.
Yes. Good job.
I was gonna say like if I didn't get this one, goddamn.
You got it straight away. How did you find out?
It's well the function and also const as well. I was thinking like, oh, is there any types in here? Can I say, oh, it's actually TypeScript? But I mean, it's the same.
All
Basically
right.
the same thing. But
So you didn't lie to us in part 1, right?
No.
You are a TypeScript engineer.
very what is it? Against the norm. I didn't lie in the interview.
Very nice, very nice. This is JavaScript. Good job. This one now.
Oh, this is. C#.
Good job. Straight away.
Nice.
What?
Yeah, I did a bit of Unity in my free time, so this is pretty cool stuff.
How did what gave away compared to Java, for instance? Because both
Yeah.
are really similar.
Yeah, what gave it away? Definitely from what did give it away? The way the curly brace placement really gave it away, like instantly. I remember seeing that a lot. But
Yeah.
obviously that's just your IDE doing that. Isn't it namespace is used as well. What does give it away? They're very similar.
Mm. This thing can give away actually. It's .NET, so the core
Oh,
system
yeah.
is like
Yeah.
.NET. But is it like you mean the curly braces in that position? You mean?
Yeah, but that's how you set up your IDE. But like every time I see Java, it's always along the class or whatever, and with C# it's always below.
All right.
But
Good
that's
job.
what gave it away. I've seen it's basically the same thing.
Alright. Good job. Good job. At home,
Cool.
you can compare how well you do against Joe as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. People will obliterate me. Especially, well, I don't know. I'm showing a 30-year-old coding language. I'm sure those 50-year-old viewers. This one.
No, don't worry. This one.
Oh my lord, trait. Trait. What? All right. Is it one I've mentioned so far?
No, you haven't
No.
mentioned that one yet.
No, I don't know. Oh,
This word gives away here.
Monad. It gives it away.
Yes.
Monad.
Functional programming.
Man, I'm all object oriented. I don't do no functional. No, I don't know. What is it?
That's fine. It's a Scala.
Scala. Ah.
Yeah. Have you heard about Scala a little bit?
Yeah, very, very little. I do. So, I haven't had really much experience with functional programming. What's the main use of functional programming? Why use it over object oriented? And unless it's more like efficient or.
No, it's not that much more efficient. It's just a different paradigm to write things and understand and represent things. Basically, it's just a style, really.
Yeah.
It's. I don't think. Well, it's a really vast and huge topic, but it's just the way you represent things, and it's just this key concept as function as first-class citizen. So you deal mainly with functions. So you can see there. You're defining some interfaces, and those interfaces can take function and so on and so on. And also you have a key concept in functional programming is it's called referential transparency.
Yep.
As in you don't mutate things. Sometimes you can't mutate object or things. You always process it and then send it back. And then you process it again, and you just transform thing basically. You don't have those weird bugs when you mutate and it's missing fields basically.
Yeah. Okay.
Just a style to summarize.
Yes.
Just a style.
Is it what gang? I feel like object oriented is kind of taken over. From when I picked up, everyone's like, "Oh, you got to do it this way."
No, I think object oriented has a really long lifespan.
Yeah. Oh, this is. Java.
Good job.
Yeah, nice.
What gave it away?
The annotations, but like just the way, public address, get address. It just looks. I mean, that's very similar to how it's done in TypeScript as well.
Yeah. Angular, isn't it? Angular framework
do it have like those annotations? Yeah.
Yeah, Bean is a very I think it's from the Spring Boot framework.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, this is Spring Boot. Yeah. Because I did we looked at Spring Boot and what was it? Drop Wizard as two REST frameworks. I think we went with not Drop Wizard, something Wizard. I'll have to look into that. But I had to do a spike on which is better. Is it Drop Wizard versus Spring Boot? Maybe. And I remember I remember at Bean is so weird.
Good job. What is that?
Oh god, this is horrendous. Respond to if you can't save. Now, I have no idea what this is. Oh, def. Is this? Oh. Meeting's being recorded. Is this?
Oops. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Ruby?
Wow, I was not expecting that. What did give away?
I just remember seeing def. Like my limited Ruby knowledge. I was just. So I remember I watched a YouTube video a while ago comparing like what languages are like are hip, what are people using and what's going up, what's going down. I just remember seeing the styling, and I was like, yeah, it looks like that was a shot in the dark though. Hey, I got it. I'll take that.
You got it. So well done to you. Yeah, it's Ruby. I started with Ruby.
Yeah,
it's many years ago.
It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, if you write script, it's really efficient. You can spawn script really quickly if you have like one-off task to do basically.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
I feel like it's Ruby and Python seem to be real. People at uni seem to love that.
Yeah, dynamic language.
Uh,
That one?
Is this a? Oh my lord. So is this? Oh my god. If this is Python, I'm gonna. It's not Python, is it? Is it Python?
Is that
We just talked.
your
That's my
final
final
answer?
guess. I don't want to wean it out. Yeah, Python.
It is Python, so that
Yeah.
was so funny that you mentioned it.
Yeah, I know.
Like, yeah, it is Python.
I was thinking like, oh god, if it's Python, like straight away. But no, I think I have, but yeah, very limited use of Python. But the first in this company, the first hackathon I did it Python. I know it was the first time me using Python.
No, that was a really good guess. You have a clue here. DF is for the data frame. This is from it's called a notebook.
Yeah.
So they can just write text and then write code and write text, and then the Python just go dynamically. And DF is data frame, so it's really and apply
Really?
as well. Apply is very Python.
Cool.
Well, the Python expert can comment or whatever. It's fine. Nice, very nice, very nice. So I think you have 4 or 5 points. Pretty good.
But yeah, I'll tell you what, I'd like to compare with other people in the office
Yeah.
to see.
All right, next one.
Oh, this has happened before. Var.
This one is
As
cheeky.
map. This is TypeScript. We got as map. Boom. But var, you'd have const. Or is it? Is it not?
It's not actually. It's a tricky one.
Really? Var. As map, as string. It's not TypeScript because yeah. Well, what is it then?
Maybe I should have grabbed a better example, but this thing here can give it away here.
Where?
The section of the body.
Oh, is this it's TSX or JSX?
No,
No. Name blue.
it's like it has to
looks
do
like
with front end.
Regular. Yeah. So, what? Java.
It's a cheeky one. I should replace that.
You've bamboozled me. So it's front end. That's why I was like, it's try HTTP. So
it's. Should I give it away?
you give it to me, and then just gonna.
It's Dart. Have you heard about Dart?
Dart? No.
It's a language from the C# family, and it's used for Flutter, the framework, for mobile.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Damn. What's it called? Sorry.
Dart, like a dot.
Dart.
DART.
Ah. Yeah. Flutter's apparently something which is
Yeah, progress.
picking up. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the promise of Flutter is just you write your front end once and it's portable in on Android, iOS, and even your web app and mobile app, like progressive web app. So that's what it is. But it's a tricky one because that looks like any JavaScript, C#, whatever. So it's a tricky one. Maybe not C# and Java, but I think it does transpile or compile to that or something. So I don't remember.
So it does have types. So you have as string, as map. That's something in TypeScript.
Yeah, it does have some casting stuff, but I haven't done a lot. But I found this one really cheeky, so I might change that. Too hard.
No, it's good to see if I think one person in the office might be able to maybe snipe that. Oh, we'll see.
Mr. R, probably, yeah.
Yeah, Mr. R.
Yeah.
Package main import bytes function main. What is going on with that? It's imports byte. Imports and then not telling you where it's importing it from is weird.
It's cheeky, isn't it? Magic.
What? I don't know. What is this?
What is this, Joe? What is this?
Is it something super
Bi-
obvious and I'm
This
not
is,
getting it?
this is Go.
Oh, it's Go. You don't say where you get the import from. I can't believe it.
Oh, it's like
It automatically
in
figures it all out.
no, it's inbuilt package bytes formatting regex are like
Oh,
language
it's
inbuilt, so
yeah.
we don't say
Don't
where
need
they're
to.
from. That was a
Okay.
cheeky one. I put some disgusting regex to bamboozle you and to blur the
Yeah.
leads there, but that's just a regex. A little
Yeah.
program in Go.
Nice. Even yeah, even in inbuilt stuff in like JavaScript.
How is that? Still
It's
with
yeah,
me?
I'm looking forward to this pub quiz without the pub
All
or the
right.
beer. Let's
Nice. All right. So yeah, I created a little quiz for you. It shouldn't be too hard, but let's start with classic picture
reach around. All right, let's do
round.
it.
All right. What's that, Joe? What's
Oh, it's a
that?
hard drive. Or you could say it's a no, it's not. It's a floppy disk, isn't it?
Good job. Good job. Good job.
It's a not hard drive. Yeah, I was gonna say it's stuff like I remember seeing because I mean for me I'm 26, so even so 26 what 19 what how old's a floppy disk? What like 80s 90s?
Good question,
So
probably. But
I was
that's like the latest floppy disk because it's like that, but before they were like that, and before they were like that. So
yeah.
that's the latest one.
So for me, I think it was on the tail end, and we're actually looking at. I think it was in. I don't know if you know about material design, which is like this
Yeah.
Google's design framework.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and usually they have these whenever there was like save.
Yes.
Let's say you'd have this as like if you didn't have the button
Yeah.
with save in it, you'd have this like a picture of this. But young people, they have no idea what it is.
Don't you think it looks like an SD card there? Like reverse SD card?
Yeah.
Kind of.
But like even then, I bet if I showed my little cousin this, I don't think he'd know what it is. He's like 16, 17, I think. So
Well, artifact from the past. Oh, that's even older. What is that?
oh, is this? I remember reading something about this. Is like 2,000 years old, right? This is pretty old.
Probably even older, I think.
Wasn't it? Isn't this like the first computer? Or no, it was. No, it's
Almost,
not.
I mean.
No, calculator. No.
Almost.
Oh, am I getting close?
You're
Can't
getting
remember
close.
reading about it. So it's not a computer.
Well, I don't think you can label that as a computer, but
It like,
But-
isn't it? Because I know the Turing machine is like the first like computer as we see computers, but stuff which automates computations.
yes.
Um,
Exactly.
Is it that? Is it a?
It does automate a computation of something.
Yeah.
You're-
Is it the calendar? No.
Almost.
Is it numbers? Something to do like map equations, doing equations and stuff?
No, calendar is closer.
Calendar. Oh, is it a clock?
No.
Tell me.
It's an ancient Greek astronomy calculator. I mean, it gives them like, I don't know, stars or whatever.
Yeah.
It's really old, as you can tell. But yeah,
Yeah.
you were really close. I'll give you half a point. That's fine.
I'll take it. I'll take all the points I can get.
All right. This
Oh,
one.
this is the Turing machine. Well, literally, we're just talking about it.
Yeah. You're
That's
really
cool.
good.
So solve the
See.
enigma.
Seeing in the future, but I wanted to be cheeky and I put them open because usually you see them like with the disc
cylinder things,
cylinder,
yeah.
but this is an open view of it. But yeah, well done.
Isn't the So that's where because now these huge machines, like obviously we've got all these laptops and stuff now, which is great, but the term bug comes from actual bugs flying into all this wiring and crap.
I don't know actually. That's a good anecdote to dig. There's gonna be a question for the next person on the podcast.
Yeah, next pub quiz.
Nice. All right, and that's the last picture.
Oh,
What
CPU.
is- Oh wow, straight away. Good job. Good job.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a
I
CPU.
got I've got my obviously Mac, and there's other laptops than Mac. We don't discriminate, obviously, anyone with any good computer. But I've got my gaming PC down here. You gotta obviously if you break the little pins, it looks. And I thought I did this time when I was building mine, but I didn't. It was good.
Good job.
Yeah,
good
CPU.
job. Good
Nice.
job. Well done.
I actually know stuff. How crazy is that?
Oh, I forgot. I
Oh,
lied.
there's one more.
There's one more.
So that's a portable phone. It looks like, but
Yeah.
from the 70s.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, good job. That's the first UK mobile phone, which is very mobile, as you can see.
Oh my god, look
Must
at
be
it. It looks beautiful.
Very lightweight, probably. Takes probably a few days to charge. And you can only phone in a 5-meter radius.
Nice. That's good. I think my dad still has. He had a brick phone.
A brick
I think
phone.
he still. Yeah, I can, like I'll have to get a photo up, but like that's a big thing. Brick phone, right? They had like phones which are like that huge. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how the people back in the 80s and 90s how do they live without an iPhone? But
They were living
they
in the
figured it
future.
out. Yeah. Questions round. Ooh. All right, let's do it.
Question round. Are you ready?
No, I would never be ready. Oh my god.
All right, so it's like a multiple choice question, okay?
Okay, good. All right, I got at least a 1 out of 4 chance.
Yeah.
Which word is a go keyword? All right, let me see.
All right. So, is it panic? Is it abandon? Is it stop? Or is it scream?
Ah. Okay. I hope panic and scream aren't them, so I'm gonna take those out straight away. I feel like abandon feels like a brutal word to go. It sounds very happy. I mean, let's go. I mean, and stop is just like the antithesis of go, so why would they even have that, you know? All right, I'm gonna go with. I want to go with abandon, but I'm going with stop. Stop sounds like.
You're going with stop?
Yep.
So you discarded panic and scream straight away, right?
Yeah. Oh, is it?
So it's panic actually.
What? Okay, what does panic do?
So panic is like when you in JavaScript when you do throw new exception error, so then your program just crash.
Oh, panic.
So panic does the same. So just crash your program with an exit one basically.
Yep. And then like oh my god, nice.
Yeah, that was a good one. All right. Next one. What does the L in
I
the
didn't even. It's Lizkov's principle, right?
Oh my god.
Boom.
Oh
Get
my
rid of
god.
that. Don't even. I've done my interview. I got it.
Good job. I'll give you 2 points for that. 2 points.
Oh, nice. Everyone, it's anyone who's looking to, go in an interview software developer, you gotta learn it. Just learn it off by heart. They'll love
Definitely.
it. They'll eat it up.
Definitely. All right then. Next one.
It's also good to know in general. What is the HTTP status? 418. Oh, let me see what's going on. Give me the full. I don't know. I'm a teapot. Forbidden. 403, I think is forbidden. I'll be back. And not found. Is it a meme one? Is it a meme one? I'm a teapot. I swear I've heard that before.
It is a meme one.
I'm gonna go with I'm a teapot.
Yeah,
I
good
actually
job.
think it is. Yeah, I've heard that before.
Good
418. I'm a teapot.
Good
I
job.
think 403 is forbidden.
Yeah.
404 is not found.
404 is not found. I will be back doesn't exist. It's just a
Yeah, I haven't.
Trazy line. That's it.
What's the why for? Do you know anything about the why
Yeah,
I'm a teapot?
yeah. It was a April's Fool's, and it just stayed.
Oh, nice.
Just a
That's
joke
pretty cool.
that just stick over the time. All right. So you said you've done your interview questions, right?
Oh,
So
let me see. Give me
which
these design patterns.
which software design pattern does not exist? Chain of responsibility, flyweight, worker, or memento?
Oh my god. Memento. I haven't heard that one. I haven't heard flyweight or memento. I haven't heard flyweight or memento. Chain of responsibility sounds like one.
Maybe.
Flyweight. Work is definitely one. I think. I hope.
Yeah.
Flyweight.
What is it?
Memento sounds like a word where software developers like, you know what?
I'm gonna.
Because
do
there's like
memento.
facade and stuff like that. It's all like flyweight doesn't sound like a. Yeah, I'm going with flyweight. That doesn't
You're
sound like a
going to
real one.
flyweight? All right.
Ugh.
That
Memento.
wasn't it. That was worker.
It's worker. Worker sounds like a
Builder.
design pattern. Builder. Oh my god, it is builder. Oh.
Sorry.
What's flyweight and
cheeky one.
memento? Do you know? Or...
Yeah.
Sorry.
So flatways is when you have to copy a very big object. So it's just to leverage your RAM, basically.
Yeah.
It's very, very specific design pattern.
Hmm.
And memento is for you to take a snapshot in a service, basically.
Yeah.
So it's like you can save a state. You're saving all the states, and you can undo them, and you can restore them as you want, basically. It's just state management. And chain of responsibility is just like passing commands to others, basically.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I got you on that one. I'm
You
happy.
did. Oh, builder pattern, of course. Worker. It sounded like. Okay, which of these is not a cryptocurrency? Oh, I am out of the crypto game.
Oh, oops. Okay.
No, this will be good though.
All right.
I have. Oh, go on. Sorry, go on.
That's the last question.
Oh, cool.
All right then. Ulton, Dogecoin,
Dogecoin. There, that's one.
Synthetics, and Polkadot.
Polkadot. Oh, Polkadot actually sounds like one. Ulton or Synthetics? Synthetics actually sounds like one as well. The people who create the names of them. Ulton. Ah, is it like an Ultron thing? And people. I'm feeling Ulton.
Ulton?
I'm feeling Ulton.
Good
It's
job.
not a crypto. Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Nice. Yeah. The other I've heard of Polkadot before on Dogecoin. Synthetics is such it's too good. That's such a good name. Ulton is kind of like people can think of better names than that.
It's exactly as you said. I just grabbed Ultron and just removed the R, and I'm.
Someone will name something. I will bet in the next 5 years there'll be a cryptocurrency called Ulton.
No, really good job. Well done. So that was the last question.
Have you got any crypto?
I do. I think I made 10 pennies with Dogecoin the other day.
Nice, good stuff. I love hearing people who will buy the high, sell the low. You know.
Retirement plan. Yeah. 10p here, 10p there.
Guys, that's it. I mean, isn't in 1,000 years, like, isn't there a Futurama episode where Fry has 80p in his bank account, and then in 1,000 years that's like millions of pounds
in Dogecoin. Exactly.
In Dogecoin, that's it.
Grandpa,
Right.
how did you make your fortune? Dogecoin.
Like, what a story. Being like some 90-year-old.
Yeah. All right, my man. Last part.
Yep.
So it's
So
called.
This is go, eh?
It's called the Gogo Mystery.
Yep.
All right. So I wrote that code for you, especially.
Yep.
So I'll show you the import. So the goal of the game is you have to figure out what is gonna happen when I press that button, basically.
The way you do arrays and Go, look at that. Look how atrocious that is. That's horrible. All right, so we've got wsync wait group.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm guessing that's something to do with like what the equivalent of promises. We're waiting for group. Wait group, all right. WG add length Freddy. So we've added 5 things to WG.
Yeah.
Length. Yep. 4 range of Freddy. So I'm guessing that each Freddy, crazy little things called. Oh, is this crazy little things called? So this is. I'm guessing when you run it, it's gonna spit out some lovely Freddie Mercury. So the third WG done. Time sleep. For the length of W. W is P. P is. Oh, so is P the element in the array there? So you've got.
Good job.
Yeah. So W the length. So you're sleeping for 5, 6, 6. Oh, okay. That's fine. Then you print out the word, and then you wait again. Why are you waiting at the end? Oh, is that just
on the wait group?
Yeah. Okay. So it's going to go through each of Freddie's lyrics.
Yeah.
And it will wait the amount of the string of so crazy, that's 5 seconds, I'm guessing, time in seconds. Yep.
Yeah.
And then it will print out the word.
Yeah.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah, really good job. So what?
Nice.
What?
I've never seen Go though, so
that's fine. You did really well. So so what are we expecting to see then in time wise?
Time wise, so we've got 5. So in the first, after 5 seconds, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Then 6 seconds it'll be little.
Yeah.
And then another 6 seconds it'll be things. Another 6 seconds it'll be chord, and then the last 4, love.
So we're gonna see love after 30 seconds or whatever, isn't it?
Oh. No, is it gonna do it all at once? So it'll be. So are we gonna see crazy? No, we're gonna see love first.
Mm-hmm.
And then little things called. I don't know which order that. It'll probably be little first.
Little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, so it'll be little things called, but it'll come. So it'll be love, little things called. Oh no! It'll be love, crazy, little things called.
Nice. Is
that it? Because it's going to be in the array of the. I'm guessing it starts when it gets added to.
Ta-da!
Look at that!
Good job, man. Good job. It's just like concurrency in Go, basically.
Yeah.
It's really, really seamless to do. You just spawn like routines there.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
Good job.
I'm looking forward to see who gets that. That's
All
pretty
right.
good.
Good job. All right. All right, Joe. How's it going? You survived. Yeah. How did you find it?
How did I find it? It was really interesting.
Yeah.
And, all the questions. I mean, I think. Well, I reckon I got around 60%. That's a 2-1. I'll take that. I'll take that as a, in pride. It'll be good to see who else and like the people at home.
All
How
right.
much did you get?
You set the bar.
Yeah,
So,
that's it.
Before we wrap up, do you have any question for me?
Oh.
Any question?
Oh, damn. Questions.
Maybe
what?
code related, maybe not code related. Up to you.
I'd like to know how you started getting into programming. Like when,
My god, we're back to an hour of podcast.
Yeah, I've got this pub quiz for you. I got some code examples to show?
Uh,
No, well, I mean, if you wanna like a 2-minute elevator pitch of how you got into it, but
yeah, sure. I've got a chemical. I've been to a chemical engineering school,
mhm.
and then I got a job, and I didn't like it, and it was horrible. Sorry about all my colleagues still there, stuck there. But I had a cousin working for Time Out in London. So
Yep.
then he was like, if you don't like chemistry, I could just show you around and show you some coding. So then he did show me around and stuff, and I learned Ruby, and I got my first job, and I loved it. And
Yeah.
I'm still there.
Nice. That's cool. It is honestly like you're just trying to fall into it. That's how I feel like I kind of like it's,
Similar.
yeah. You don't really. When I was younger, I wasn't like I'm gonna be a coder. Like I'll be a fireman or something. But
Well,
when
I wanted to be
it's
an astronaut when I was a kid, but then I stopped growing, so like maybe something else then.
to be fair, I wanted to be an astronaut as well. Crazily enough, I think a lot of kids want to be astronauts. I wish I did astrodynamics instead of maths at uni, but
Astrodynamic, wow.
yeah. So like physics of space, how
Yeah.
stuff collides and gravity and all that fun stuff. But I
Fascinating.
did maths, and it led me here.
Well, you're living your best life.
Yeah, and then now my job's gonna be taken over by a
Robots.
chatbot, and that's it. I'm gonna be living on the streets. Can't wait.
On that joyful note, thank you very much for kicking off that first podcast series.
I'm honored. I'm honored. This is great.
All right, stay tuned, people, and like and subscribe if you enjoy. And see you next time.
Yeah.
See ya.